Greetings, people. 'Tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Alright, we got a few things that we can do here today, a few odds and ends. I demonstrated a few videos ago that when you go into search, you can search around this map and until you find hidden locations. There are lists of coordinates that you can look up online for about 6 different locations, including the Baj Temple, which we've already found. Anyway, there's Besaid Falls, so we're gonna hit all of them just right now. And of course, when you find one, it gets added to your your list of places you can go. But yeah, just look online. You can find the secret locations and the coordinates that there's kind of between. Basically, they give you a window of coordinates, and it's sort of between these areas. Anyway, that was Sanbia Sands, or whatever you say it. So like it's between these two, this sort of area. Like it's not exact. It's gonna be different, I think, each time you play the game, but it's gonna be in a very sort of specific window, if that makes sense. Come on. There we go, battle site. And let's see, that was 3, so I need 2 more, because we've already found the Baj Temple. We've already been to the Baj Temple. And these are completely optional. These are just, again, this is part of, it's part of extra stuff. And there's the Mihin Ruins. Oh, by the way, that area where we went and got the Aeon Yojimbo, I think after you fight him, okay, and there's the Omega Ruins. After you fight him, in the HD version, there will be a dark version of him looming around that temple, so just be careful.
Here we go!
Alright, let's go to Besaid Falls first. You can't beat that Dark Aeon, by the way. Not now. And we got the Dragoon Lance. That's a fairly good weapon for Kamari. It has I can find it here. It has magic counter, and evade encounter. I'm not a fan of that for right now. Fact of the matter is, I'm not really using him that much. But we saw this area. We saw that chest in that save point. We could never get to it.
The final showdown.
Let's see, Mihin Ruins. Let's go there.
Here we
This is just outside the Mihin High Road. I don't remember if we saw this or not. We probably did. Anyway, there's a sonar. You can barely see the chest up there. But yeah, just keep wandering until you get it. The sonar, that's for Riku, Initiative, and Poison Strike. A lot of this stuff is not needed.
The final show.
And let's see, we want to go to Battle Site next. We're not going to go to the Omega Ruins. We're going to save that for later. That's a place in its own. Anyway, this is kind of in that desert area. And we got a Phantom Bangle for Lulu. A lot of these places you just can't get to by other means. Alright, Ice Eater, Fire Eater, Water Eater. What, no Thunder Eater? Eater. Okay, so there's Ward. That's where it kind of protects you. It reduces the damage you take from something. Proof is when it completely protects you from it, makes you immune to it. And Eater is when it absorbs it. So that could be useful in certain areas. Alright, and the Sanbia Sands. Back here, I think all that we can get here is just that one piece of treasure. So grab it. And I've got Riku's no encounters weapon equipped, so like we're not running into battles. Normally you could. The Ascalon, that's double AP for Tidus. That could be something. And we'll be able to customize double AP soon enough, but I probably won't do that. At this point, I don't care much about the sphere grid. I think that's everything? Or am I missing something? Yeah, all that's left is the Omega Ruins. Like I said, I want to hold that off. But there's some other things you can do. If you go to input, you can, it says the Albedo left riddles. You can enter passwords to unlock new areas. And I could try to find out how you're supposed to know this stuff. But if the internet exists and you know how to navigate it, then you can just find the passwords. You want to say God Hand, all one word, uppercase, and that'll basically unlock a new area for you. You also want to type in, there's 3 of them. You also want to type in victorious, all one word. Well, victorious is one word. Uppercase. There's a way I think it has to do with those little signs that we've been seeing around the world that are in Albed language. And number 3 is Murasame. Alright, that opens up, now we can see there are new locations that have been added. So let's go to Besaid Ruins 1. A lot of stuff in Besaid. Now, there's a chest. Trying to figure out how to get to the chest took me a little while, but... yet again, I have Riku's No Encounters weapon equipped for this reason. Come on. There you go. That is the Victorious. I believe it is a piece of equipment. Yeah, lightning proof, fireproof, ice proof. That's nice. I'll probably never use it. I'm getting to where I don't care about elemental stuff either. You'll see. Besaid Ruins 2. Oh, I know where this is. We saw this when we first set out on our journey. When we first left Besaid. You could never get here, but we saw those save points. The Murasame for Oron. It's actually a pretty good weapon. It has piercing and 1 MP cost. And you think, well, what do you care about magic and MP for Oron? Well, considering the brakes actually use a lot of AP or MP, that's pretty handy. I'm gonna basically have them equipped. I have them equipped with that basically up to now where I am, and I don't know. We may have it for the rest of the game. I'm not sure. Then over here in the Mushroom Rock, now this area we actually have to walk around a little bit. This is why I made sure to get the No Encounters thing, because it's handy right about now. And the Celestial Mirror seems to react to this one, and I see Riku standing there, so this must have something to do with her. She's like, that's mine. Stay away from it. The God Hand, that's her ultimate weapon. Or celestial weapon, I think is what they're called in this game. It has no MP and 3 empty slots. Or sorry, no AP and 3 empty slots. Alright, well that's all of that. There's a few other odds and ends we can do. So here in the Jose High Road, I just selected Jose High Road from the list. There's a few things I can do here. Again, we have no encounters turned on. And I don't think I'm going to really waste time talking to anybody. I'm just going to look for... Well, you'll see. Okay, this is post-commentary after the fact. So I'm going to tell you now, I missed my turn. I was supposed to turn in there, but I didn't. Or right in there, and I didn't. So it took me a second to figure it out. So I'm just going to fast forward through all this. Alright, yeah, we want to go in here, in this area. Now, I hope you remember that with the Cave of the Stolen Faith, nearby that area we found what was a rusty sword. So you want to come to this area after you found the rusty sword and after you've gotten the celestial mirror. It asks us by the statue of Mihin if we want to use the rusty sword. So Tita stabs it into the ground. That's nice. That actually did something. I don't know why I'm examining it, but then, yeah, examine this glyph. The celestial mirror seems to react. And... obtain the Masamune. I know I'm not saying them right. There's Oron's celestial weapon. Again, no AP, 3 empty slots. The beauty of the 3 empty slots is you can customize it to your liking, but I'm just going to tell you right now, I much prefer the Murasame because of the 1 MP cost. But I suppose later on, you know, we could put some really killer stuff on these final weapons.
The final showdown.
Now, let's see what else I gotta do. Besaid Island. Why am I going to Besaid Island? Do not, if you are playing the HD version as I am, do not go into the town of Besaid, because you will get into a battle with Dark Valifor, and she will absolutely crush you along with your dreams. So this ship is headed to Kilika Island, and actually Kilika Port is available on the list on the airship, so you think, why don't I just go there? Because no, I actually want to be on this boat. There's somebody we can run into on this boat.
Nice to see you again.
And it's that guy.
You really quit the Knights?
Yeah, I did. Elma was upset with me, but Captain Lucille understood. Now I'm working as a chocobo breeder on this ship. I really, really love taking care of chocobos. Being with chocobos all the time, I think I found my calling. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Oh, yeah. I found this in one of the chocobo nests the other day. It's no use to me, so I want you to have it.
And we got a friend sphere.
I have to go now. It's time for lunch.
Hey, I want to talk to you some more. Can't your stomach wait?
I meant I have to feed the chocobos. They get really upset if they're not fed.
Huh, I bet.
See ya.
Yeah, so, earlier we had the option to tell him, hey, why don't you become a chocobo breeder? Or, hey, stay with the Knights. So, it all depends. Like, if you tell him stay with the Knights, I don't know what happens. I've heard, yeah, I think I heard you don't get anything, but yeah, so if you tell him become a chocobo breeder, you get a friend sphere. It's like, why not? And so when you want to leave, you just go down here and say, yes, I want to rest, and then you'll just arrive in Kilika Port. And then from here, it's just a save point away to the airship. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for today. Yeah, kind of a short video, but there you are. In the next video, we'll do some other stuff. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I am 480 Volts. You have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Pieces!